Hello and welcome to a two-tunnel junction update. Sorry for the lack of updates, but this has been due to work and schoolwork and things like that taking priority over this. But the main update I want to talk to you about is the fact that we've upgraded the track from 2 to 4 on the layout. I got my inspiration from other layouts that I've seen on the internet. So yeah, I thought that I'd be able to run more trains, especially when I update the layouts from DC to DCC. So as you can see, the track used to run, if I zoom out a bit, behind the village over here, around the back in a circular motion and come out of this tunnel front here, but now instead it runs in front. This was because we mainly decided to do this because we was having a lot of trouble with trains running behind there. They'd often get stuck due to the track being dirty and things like that, where we couldn't get under there to clean, so we decided to change it. But yeah, the scenery's going well. I've gravelled all this track along here. I've added all the little fine scale details like the wire boxes and things like that, and the tubing under the track and sleepers and things like that. And I've also decided to weather the rails of the tracks to create a more realistic effect. But I'm yet to decide whether I'm going to weather the actual gravel and the sleepers itself, because as I've been gluing the gravel, it seems to be setting quite a bit darker than what it was when it first got laid. Over here with the tunnel front, we've changed it to make it look like it's derelict and nothing's in there. By doing this, we've added an old building and put like scenic stuff over it, and I've also added some old wagons and experimented on weathering them, and then put some more scenic stuff over them, and also once again I've weathered the rails and things like that, and then put them in to give it the effect of it being sort of derelict and overgrown. All of the walling's been added along here, the bridge supports, so this area is nearly done. I just need to gravel it a bit more. On the top layer we've got 2 signals now, one here and one there. These have been added in and they actually work now, which is good, because before we didn't have any signals on the layout that actually worked. You may remember over here by the village we had a foot crossing. I've replaced that with an old Hornby bridge and weathered it just for effect, because you don't really see a lot of foot crossings nowadays. Yeah, the village is pretty much complete. There's not much more I can do to that. I've added all the fine scale stuff like bollards from Backman's, CCTV cameras on the buildings, and also the little beacon things that go in the middle of the road, along with people and road markings. The road markings come from 10 Commandments. Over here the road will follow down over the 4 tracks, run along here, and then if I zoom out a bit, we'll go along this bit and carry on into the wall over to the window, with 2 roads running down either side of the track here, as the track will curve across here. This will go into the town, an extra town area which I'm planning to have, and the station area. Over on the farm, I've always had this space sort of down beside the top layer to the bottom layer, and where we've added this bit of wood in for the track to go, we thought we might as well make the use of the space that we've got, and I've added another scenic area. I've added a swing and some people behind the trees. There's a goal and people playing football, and over here I've added sort of little shrub area to give the feel of a farm, and then this will all carry on down here till it gets to the road, which will go across here. The 4 tracks, they will run across in front of me and then join up over here with this. This has led to sort of demolition of the car park for the main terminus. Yeah, but this will run across here, and then the TMD will go in the middle. The idea is to sort of create the sort of modern image scene that you would see in a loco TMD, and have sidings for wagons as well. The main station will be 4 track. We plan to have three stations, one in the middle and then 2 outer ones. then a main station building. To run into the TMD, we wanted at least 2 tracks to run into there, so we, if I just move these out of the way, we're going to use the Pico crossover points. These aren't cheap, but they're very effective, and as you can see that they can run from one track onto another without having to use points and crossovers like you normally would. This saves space, but doesn't really save on money because they're priced at £28 or something like that, something expensive like that. But yeah, a lot of work's been going on in the layout, and there's more to come. It's just getting the time to do it and having the money as well, really. So thanks, and stay tuned for more.